December 21st. I hope you woke up and you was happy with uh, your weekend. I hope everything worked out for you. I think this week is going to be a pretty slow week for some. I know that I am going to be on my weekend. I didn't do anything. I worked the whole weekend. I mean, I went out with my friends for uh, brunch, and that was about it. The other times I didn't even leave the house. So um, I know it's coming down to the end of the year. Christmas is Friday. The new year is the next Friday, which is also my birthday. So don't forget, January 1st is Glow's birthday. That's when I turn the big 42. So don't forget my birthday, y'all. Just go ahead and say hello to me and everything. Um, but I want to tell you guys, please, if you on our email list, if you're not on our email list, just please go ahead and join our email list. Go to imlovingme.net and go ahead and sign up. Let me see if I could type it in this thing right here. imlovingme.net and go ahead and sign up for me, please. The reason why is that we have a campaign going on for students without mothers. We would love for you guys to go ahead and support. We're trying to raise $5,000. Thank you all to those who donated. We're up to $530. So we received a blessing, but we do have a long way to go. We're going to get a little bit more aggressive with the campaign as we go along. So I want you guys to just know, hey, Vanessa, hey, Bree, how excited we are on this end. And I also want you guys to get on the email list because not only do we give you the inspiration you need, but we also keep you up with the news and everything that's happening with us, right? We give you the opportunity to see all the inside things and the things that you can participate in. So we want to be able to do that. So I hope you guys sign up. I hope you had an amazing weekend. And I want to go ahead and just jump into the topic here. We are doing one of my clients is doing a holiday of hope where we're going to be giving kids toys. That's why I got my hat on. And we're going to give out 500 toy packages to families today. So I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to show you guys. That just blesses my heart every time we do, something amazing like that. It really gets me excited. So I can't wait to do that. But before I get into the topic, here's the thing that I want you guys to know, and I want you to take notes on this because this came up this morning when I was doing my inspiration in 30, and I was just looking at all the emails, all of the responses that came in from the last inspiration in 30 and everything. And so what I wanted to say was jot down what's stressing you. Okay. I want you to jot down what's stressing you and just do the stuff that you've been putting off. Just do that stuff. Okay. You got time. You can do it. The other thing that I want to tell you is don't take yourself so seriously. And I'm speaking to myself on that too, because like I got 2 weeks to close out two businesses, which is not an easy thing to do. But in order for me to do that, it takes focus, it takes being by myself, it takes all this stuff. But we cannot take ourselves so seriously. We still got to be able to have fun. We still got to be able to connect. Okay? The next thing that I want you to do that I wrote down is stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to control everything. You can't. We talk about that all the time. The only thing that you can control is yourself. Let that other stuff go. Don't try to control your kids. Don't try to control what you're going, what they're going to eat, what they're going to wear, what's going on, things at work. Don't try to control that stuff. Right? Let that go. The other thing that I wrote down is that just do what you can. Just do what you can and accept what you can't do and move the hell on. Can't's definitions are as forbidden to. Okay? Is not permitted to and cannot. Do what you can. Does not have the ability to. And accept what you can't and move the hell on. Without having to first say Alexa. Enable this. So that's the crazy thing, because Alexa is talking to me at the same time. That's why I'm like, they always listening in the house, right? But I want you to do that. You don't have to be Superwoman. You don't have to be everything to everybody, right? Everybody's not for you. Accept the things that you cannot change, right? We know the prayer. And do what you can and then just move on. The next thing that I wrote down, which is something that we don't do, is I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe, right? Just take it all in. Because honestly, when you look outside, it might be cold where you are. The weather might be warm where you are. But it's still a beautiful day. Okay? It is still a beautiful day. Right? The next thing I want you to do is end that cycle of madness. And let me tell you what that means. Because I just jot this down because I was just looking at everything and I was just like, I got to talk about this, right? End the cycle of madness. You can't change the past. All the regret, all the shame, all of the things you went through, all of the hurt you felt. You got to be able to end the cycle. Do your best to let that go. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. It is dead and stinking. The only thing that you can do right now is be that person you are now. People are going to be upset with you. People are going to ask you, how come you're not doing XYZ? But you got to tell them and yourself, this is me now. I know what happened in the past. Yes, I probably was wrong. Yes, you hurt my feelings. Yes, this stuff happened to me. But right now, this is me and I'm here. And what you've done is you built up a resilience to know how to move past things. Okay? Don't let that thing stay in your mind where it's keeping you up at night. You're wondering why you can't sleep. You're wondering why you can't move on. Okay? The last thing that I said is don't ruin the present by worrying about the future. And I know I wrote that for myself. Don't ruin the present worrying about the future. The future is going to be whatever you do right now, because the future is now. When you get there in the future, it's going to be now. But whatever you do right now is going to affect what that right now is. Does that make sense? Don't worry about what you think might happen, what will happen, what they would say, what you think might, go wrong. Right now, when you and I are talking, as we're dialoguing, as you listening to me, everything is all good. Right? We're getting fed. right now. We're sitting here and we communing with each other because we know, for all of you who are on right now, whatever food that you need to move on for the day or whatever, you've chosen this place to come and get it. Why not enjoy it? If you're worrying about what you got to do for the rest of the day and how you're running around and all that stuff, you ruining the present. Okay? So those are the things that I wrote down because I wanted everyone to know and to understand when I was talking about you not living a lie. What I was talking about is you finally giving up that story and creating that new story, and understand and know that you are not chump change. Okay? You are not chump change. You are not something that just comes and go and just something that people throw away. You're not that. It's Holy Week this week for some. A lot of people are alone during the holidays. A lot of people put on masks and faces for the holidays because they dip into this thing where they miss their family, and you thinking about all the people who passed, who's not here because of COVID and all that stuff. But what you have to understand and what you have to realize is that yes, they're not here. Yes, you miss them. Yes, if you had it your way, they would be here, but you are. You are. And what does that mean for you in your life? How are you going to move forward? The values and the things that they put in you, the life that they had and that they celebrated with you, how are you moving along? You are not the chump change that you think you are, where you cannot do, have, be whatever it is that you want. You are not that. And I keep telling you guys, you have to know that all those negative things that you don't want to give up is just going to come and cycle around for you. And it's just going to get bigger and it's going to get bigger and it's going to get bigger. Right? I was saying to myself, I was saying to myself this weekend, because I was like, Glow, this is going to be the first birthday where you're actually going to be in the house. Now, I tried everything, y'all. I done called different places for Airbnbs. None of them allow you to have parties or anything like that, right? Where now they got cameras where they check the amount of people who come in. And so I'm saying to myself, I'm like, man, I really don't do anything on Christmas, right? Because, my family is in New York, right? I used to go with my husband's family, but we're not together anymore. So now I'm at home. I will have the dogs this time. And I was able to get past that. I'm fine. Because I would always say to myself, well, you know what? I can get past Christmas, but when my birthday comes around, that is like my time, right? That's when I really celebrate and do, what I want to do, because I feel like that is a rebirth. That is a new start, right? But I was like, this year it ain't working out for a sister. Right? I got New Year's Eve, which is Thursday. Friday's my birthday. Then I got a Saturday, and then I got a Sunday. So I got 4 days in which I have to figure out what is it that I want to do. And I'm like, man, God, is this a sign to tell me that I just need to chill, get my work done, and then just have that quiet time. I don't know. But I was just feeling like, you know, man, things are just getting so quiet. Well, maybe it's my time to just be quiet and have that opportunity to work on me, right? Because the phone wasn't ringing, nobody was texting and everything. And it's so crazy because I would complain about those things. I would complain the phone don't stop ringing, everybody texting, somebody wants something, right? And this weekend nothing like that happened. And I was like, damn, God, you really know when to give me what I need, even when I don't want it, even when I feel like I don't deserve something. You always there to show me just how powerful I am and always give me what I need. So my point to that is that you have to know and understand that even though you're thinking one way about yourself and how you feel, this might be a depressing time for you. This might be a time where you feel like you're lonely and all that stuff. It's a time for reflection. I know it's hard because you're so used to being busy and having a different life. But it's time for reflection because that life that you had, that's exactly what it is, had, right? It's time for you to elevate and do something else and be something else and grow. And in order to do that, you have to be able to be in a space where you can be by yourself, where you can sit by yourself and enjoy it, enjoy being with you. That's why I say you are not chump change. Be okay with sitting with yourself in this mind and your thoughts. And as long as they stay positive, and as long as you can be in your peace, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Nobody is going to treat you better than you treat you. And if you don't treat yourself well, nobody else will. People are going to treat you the way they want to treat you. We know that. And the crazy thing is that we get upset and wonder why they not speaking to us. They ghost us. They don't say nothing or whatever. Well, if you allow that to get to you, then there's something in you that you feel uncomfortable with. You get it? We got to be able to think higher, right? Today is December 21st, and you know what it is? Because you guys know that I'm a little geek too. Today, all over the internet, they talking about, saying black people would get their superpowers today. That's not true. What's happening is today we'll be able to see the Christmas star or the Star of Bethlehem, right? What they talked about in the Bible about the star that was in the sky, and then you had the three wise men and all that stuff. That's happening today at sunset. I know for us here, our sunset is at 5:15 or something, where you'll be able to look in the sky because the two planets are going to be so close together. It's going to form like this big old star, right? It has not done that in 800 years. So we get to see a miracle happen today. We get to see the earth move today. We get to see joy today. We get to experience happiness today. And you think you chump change. You think you don't deserve that. You deserve to be happy, even if it's with yourself for now. Because what I know and what I believe is man cannot live alone, right? You will get through this. You will find somebody. That thing that you feel in your body every day that's questioning and asking and trying to figure out and just running you ragged and crazy. That is that woman in you that's just saying, Lee, what are we waiting on? Why are we not doing what we supposed to do? It's saying, Bree, come on, come on, come on. We done talked about this. We done prayed about it. We done put it out there. We done cried about it. What else can we do but start taking action? Right? What is it going to take for me to know and to understand just how valuable I am? It's going to take you being comfortable. And I mean, really, really, really comfortable with who you are as a person. It's going to take you being comfortable with you as a person. What does that look like? What do you look like? Vanessa, Bree, Kimberly, Lee, Sarah, and the rest of you who are on here. What does that look like? And if you say one negative thing about yourself, that's the thing you need to work on, because that's what's holding you back. That is what's telling you that you can't move forward. Fear, we talk about it all the time. And we're going to continue to talk about it because that's the biggest thing. But outside of that, what else is it? We can listen to this message. We can agree. We can listen to a sermon. We can listen to Tabitha Brown, T.D. Jakes. All these people tell us the same damn thing. And you know what we do? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep, you right. You right. You right. It's true. Yep, yep, yep. And then we get off, we leave. And then it's just like, whew, that was a good message, but what I do now? How do I start doing what I'm saying I wanted to do? How do I go ahead and go and get what I prayed for? Because when we think about it, the things that we're praying for, that we're asking for, it's already here. If I say, Stacy, it is time for you to take your life to the next level, you'll say, I know it. I feel it. I see myself walking in it, right? But the only way that you are going to get to that level is when you start walking, right? For those of you who are spiritual, Jesus didn't just sit and think about the Holy Ghost and all that stuff all day. He walked the path. He practiced what he preached, right? If you think you chump change, you ain't going to do shit. You're going to sit there. And you're going to say, well, whenever it is that I get ready, and, as soon as I get my mind together, and as soon as I get, all my papers in order, and I check everything off my list, then I get started. Then I start loving myself. When I find me somebody who I know is into me, a lady told me that. When I find somebody who is into me and wants to love me, then I could work on loving myself. And I said, honey, you ain't going to never find that. Nobody can love you more than you. And if you don't love you, I promise you, everybody you get is going to treat you the way you treat yourself, because you are teaching them how to treat you. You are teaching them how to treat you. The minute they cuss at you, you don't do nothing because you used to that, they're going to continue to do it. The minute that they hit on you and you don't do anything and you don't take action, they're going to keep doing that. The more you allow someone to do, the more power you give them over you. You got to hear me. So this week is hard. It's hard because we are stuck in a situation where we want to be able to all be safe. We want to be able to be around our family. Some can, some can't. But what I guarantee you, and what I'm telling you, and what I want you to hear, if you don't take anything else from this whole 26 minutes that I've been talking, is that it is no more time. It is the end. It is the end of you being mediocre. It is the end of you saying shoulda, coulda, woulda. It is the end of you living in the past. It is the end of you holding on to that frustration and that unforgiveness. It is the end of you allowing other people to walk all over you and do what they want to do for you, do to you. It is the end of all these negative thoughts running through your head. It stops. It stops. You know why? Because you know and you hear and you get convicted, and it's going to mess with you, and it's going to mess with you. Trust me. It does. It every day. It's going to mess with you, because whatever that is inside is going to come out regardless. Even if you don't want it to. And if you push it down and push it down and push it down, that's how disease happens. Because you're not allowing yourself to be the real you. You allowing outside things to control you. It is the end of you saying you don't have, you want, you wish. You can't come and tell me, Gloria, I've been trying my best to get my life together. I done started my life over. And now that I started my life over, I am figuring out what I need to do for me. Write it down, Sarah. Write it down, Heather. Write it down, Kimberly. And don't write, I want to be a better person, because that's not clear enough. I want to be what God created me to be. That's not clear enough, because most of the time you don't know what you're here for. You don't even know your purpose. You don't even know why you're here. Right? But what we do is we start with that. We say, I want to be able to explore things so I can figure out who I really am and what I enjoy. I want to be able to have experiences where I get to see what I like and what I don't like. I want to go and I want to enjoy my life so that I know that if anyone comes into my life, I can be just as 100 as they are. I want to know that anything that I put my mind to, and that I want to do. Even if I fail, I don't care. I did it. It is just one more great story that I can tell to my kids and to my grandkids. Money is a tool, y'all. So don't say, oh, I don't have the money. Money is a tool. If you don't have the tools, then you need to go out and get them, right? I don't have the time. We on lockdown. You got plenty of time, right? I'm just so frustrated I can't get over the past. Now is the time to live, right? I've hurt so many people. I just feel like, I just can't go back. I can't forgive. I can't say sorry because they won't forgive me. Well, people are going to do what they want to do. You can't control that. Whatever they decide, that's what you have to stick with. That's what you have to live with, right? You apologize, you say sorry for what happened, but you can't hold it. And you can't hold what people have done to you because you're not chump change. Nobody just can't throw you around in a jar or in a cup and pick you out when they need you and give you away and then throw you back. You're more than that. You're more than that. And if you don't hear anything else again, I would just say to you that the love that you feel in your heart and the love that you know you have, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let other people see it. Nobody's going to steal your love and run away. The more confident you become in yourself and the more love you spread, the more you convert people. Think of Jesus. They don't run away with your love, they follow you. You get what I'm saying? They don't stomp on it, they become loyal to you because they believe that you have something that they've been craving their whole life. And that's joy. That's joy. So that's my message for today, ladies. I'll be here all week. Okay. I probably won't be here Christmas Day. Y'all probably be opening gifts and stuff like that, but I'll be here. All right. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Sign up on our email list. Please donate to Students Without Mothers. When you go and you donate, you can donate anything you want. Just put my name on it, Glory Award, so that they know where the donation is coming from. Like I said, thank you to you guys who donated already. We raised so far $536. We want to be able to raise $5,000, so we have $4,500 to go. I'm not worried about it. I believe we'll be able to, get there. Um, and we just gonna have fun and the joy of being who we are and loving on each other. So, all right, I see you guys. I gotta go. Bye.